correction.
So he stole Legos from a girl's dream, or his dream.
That's a pretty
correction.
insane power.
I stole Legos from a girl in my dream. That's
Okay.
That's how it works.
How's it going, everybody? What a way to start the day. Well, it's been a couple weeks since we've been here.
All of us together.
Yeah.
Yeah, we took
been a
last
minute.
week off as what did we call it?
Vacation.
Well, not vacation.
Breathing time.
We
I don't
were
know. What? I
we
don't
were
know.
studying for an
Yeah,
episode
we
for
were
the
studying.
show. We all went and saw a movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So let's talk about that movie real quick.
Oh yeah.
Please.
Are we going to talk about spoilers?
Straight into it.
I mean, if
It's been out a week.
we say it now, then you guys can't.
There
do
may
anything
be
about
spoilers.
It. Yeah.
May. So how did y'all like the movie? Doctor Strange.
it was splendid.
Yeah. No, it was.
It was
great.
very strange.
Oh. Well.
Pun intended, obviously.
Yeah, of course. No, I really enjoyed it. I feel like I heard a lot of people had some problems with it, or at least not like a lot of people, but there was a certain demographic that had a problem with it.
The people
But-
that don't know Sam Raimi movies.
Yeah, exactly. And there were a couple parts in the movie where I was like, this doesn't feel like a Marvel movie. And then I was like, wait, Sam Raimi's directing
Yeah.
this. Because like the picture-in-picture and like different things they did from like Evil Dead and Don't Breathe, like
Yeah.
Dylan was saying earlier.
But everything was
Yeah.
great. The music went well with it.
Oh, yeah.
So
oh, the music
Yo,
was
it even had
amazing.
Ash in it. You know.
Yeah.
Yes, Bruce
from Evil Dead.
Campbell's. Well, we knew he was going to be in it. We just didn't know what role. And
Yeah.
his role was funny.
I was hoping he was going to show up as like another multiverse Mysterio. Like,
Yeah.
I think some of us were hoping, but
He still could be that.
he still could be.
You know.
He did the like fourth wall break thing at the end.
That was great.
But he didn't say groovy. He said finally or something like that, right?
The only person I didn't see in it, because normally he's in all his movies, is Ted Raimi, Sam's brother.
Oh, you're
that's
right, yeah.
Because normally
right.
he's in every movie or TV show that Sam did.
I forgot
didn't
about
see him.
that. Oh man,
Maybe he was in the
yeah, no, I
background or
forgot about
something.
that.
So what was the favorite part of the movie?
Well,
Oh,
you go first.
The death of the Illuminati, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah. The annihilation.
That's my favorite part for sure.
Poor Reed Richards.
John
I didn't know who was
Krasinski.
gonna. I was not expecting him to be Reed Richards, and when he popped up, me Dylan like, look who it is.
Yeah.
Look who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did your theater like yell and like
So
cheer?
our theater had a whole, mind you, this was opening night last Thursday. We went at 7 o'clock, I think,
Yeah.
somewhere around there. Whole maybe 10 people in there.
Oh,
Really?
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Nobody
our
goes
theater
to
was
the theaters
packed.
in Newport Richie.
Yeah.
We were full at 3 o'clock, but it was at an AMC down in.
Yeah, that's why you were in a place where people want to watch movies. Newport Richie is, well. it's Newport
Oh, you're
Richie.
right. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody was. If it's a redneck movie, they'll all be in there. But
Precisely.
there was a whole like
The new
10
Trailer
people in
Park
there.
Boys movie or something.
Hey, don't knock Trailer Park.
I'm not
Boys.
knocking them.
They're going to be at MegaCon.
I'm not knocking them. I'm
They're
just saying
one of the reasons I
they're-
wanna go.
They pull a lot of
Oh, yeah.
a lot of groups together. You know, they are the foundation for
Rednecks, the stoners,
yep,
everything.
everybody. It's,
But
wonderful.
yeah, the Illuminati in that movie was great.
oh my god, yeah.
Just how they always massively killed. I wanted to see the kids at the end when Wanda showed up for them to use their powers.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, kick her ass, kick her ass, kick her ass.
Oh yeah. What are the
Yeah.
powers again? It's like a wizard and a speedster type thing.
Something like that.
Pretty much, yeah.
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 Same deal.
Wiccan and Speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was hoping for that, but I understand the route they took to end it.
Yeah.
It sucked. I didn't like that part, but it was good.
When they did that whole thing, I wish that we got to explore more than like 3 universes, but
Yeah.
whatever. I mean,
a good amount
technically
of
we got
those
to explore
universes,
a lot because they just kept bouncing through those like different
We didn't-
universes.
That's why I
Yeah.
thought we were going to see more of those type universes, like the animated one or something.
Yeah.
So I was
Yeah.
really hoping
It
for
would be
that.
nice to see Spider-Ham. You know,
Oh yeah, of course.
fan favorite.
Just a whole bunch of like ham,
Yeah.
pork,
And
wait,
the other
pigs.
animalistic, anthropomorphic superhero type.
Yeah.
Are you a furry?
Why do you say that?
Why would
What makes you think
what
that?
makes you think that?
I don't understand.
Well, you can't.
What's that?
Yeah, he is straight up.
Right for the.
Hey, I respect it.
Yeah,
know.
people who are
Straight
furries
to
don't
forward
dress
to
as
the point.
pigs, though.
What's that?
People who are furries don't dress as pigs, though, because pigs don't
I
have
haven't
like
seen one yet.
much
They
fur.
have hair.
They have
You don't gotta have hair
They
to
don't
be a
have fur.
furry because there's dragons. Dragons don't have hair.
Are there furry dragons?
Those are scaly.
They're still labeled under furries.
Huh.
Dylan would know. He has a.
Well, anyway,
Choose your class.
enough on that.
So, let's go with what comics have y'all been reading?
Actually, funny enough,
Comic Book Day? Free
but
comic book day?
Free comic book day last week.
I wasn't. I
wasn't even there?
Yeah, yeah.
I wish I was.
Yeah.
I wanted to
so
go.
you didn't make it.
I don't think you had an
You
excuse
didn't make
though.
it. I didn't make it.
I don't know what you mean.
You didn't make it.
No, I came to the mall because I was going to,
Right.
and then I stopped over at Nerdosphere, did some stuff over there, then went back. They had a huge line. I'm like, I got errands to run. I can't stay here and wait,
Yeah.
and I did not participate in Free Comic Book Day.
Oh man, what a shame.
I-
None of us.
Yeah,
The three supposed big comic book
I wanted to
nerds
see all
we
the
are.
artists, get some stuff signed maybe. That'd have been nice.
But there's MegaCon in a couple weeks, so can
Yeah,
make up
oh,
with
that's
that.
the big. That's.
Oh yeah.
I'm more excited for that. Anyway.
Especially the guest list. They keep adding more and more Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah.
Tons of wrestlers they just added on there.
I just got my ticket to see Kevin and Jay for their live podcast.
Yes.
Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes. And yeah, the Hobbits, the Trailer Park Boys.
So,
the,
what's the most y'all would spend on an autograph or photo op with somebody?
depends on who we're talking about.
Yeah, it would go up depending on how much I want it.
If it was like Stan Lee, I would pay. I would probably pay.
I don't want to go over.
150.
I don't want to
Stan
go
Lee
over
was only
100.
100 though at the time.
Yeah.
So,
and-
all
yeah.
right. So the reason I'm asking, so when I went to New York Comic Con, we did a photo op with Tom Hiddleston,
Yeah.
and it was $250 for the photo op, but we split it
Oof.
with 4 people, so
Yeah.
it's worth it.
That's
I didn't
good.
Okay.
mind.
Yeah, that's
his
not a big deal.
autograph $250. I didn't pay for that. No.
Yeah.
But Undertaker is going to be at MegaCon.
It is about the same price.
$250 for autograph, $250 for a photo.
I saw
with
that because
Undertaker.
I used to be a huge Undertaker fan. It was like Jeff Hardy was my favorite overall, but Undertaker was like basically my second, and yeah, I would love to see him, but that's
But
a
that
lot.
price tag, I'm like, $250. I could go ahead
Yeah.
and do Jane Silent Bob or all of Trailer Park Boys and make it worthwhile.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get 2 for 1.
Yeah, I couldn't pay that. Just too much.
Yeah,
So have y'all picked up any comics?
I haven't picked anything up, but I did finish year 1 today.
How did you like it?
I loved it actually. I don't think it's my favorite.
Well,
I would say Killing Joke is probably still up there,
yeah.
but I still need to go through a lot of the Batman graphic novels, but I think it's up there probably.
What about you?
Nothing in particular. I just saw the one of the characters that we have here. I'd never seen a Hellboy movie prior to like a week or 2
Oh,
ago.
that's right. We made him. Well, we didn't make
Yeah,
him.
you
watch
strapped
it,
me down in
but-
the chair.
Yeah,
No, it was
we
great.
Clockwork Oranged him.
Please say the good Hellboy movies and not the new one.
Right.
No,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
the
yeah.
okay, good.
Ron
Yeah,
Perlman
I've
first
been
one,
looking
yeah.
for the second one, but I can't find it anywhere. I guess it's like on Hulu or something like that. But you need like an add-on or something. Been trying to watch it.
Yeah. Wait, the second one?
Yeah, because I just watched the first one. I want to.
You wanna watch the second one, yeah.
You know.
Second one was good.
I think
Yeah.
it was on because we watched the first one on HBO. The second one might also be on HBO Max.
No,
No, it's not.
I've been looking for it, but I might have to buy it or something like or rent it. So,
Yeah, go to Amazon. You'll find it there. Mm-hmm. Amazon has everything. Prime, you can probably rent it for $2-3.
Yeah, that too.
So I picked up some comics actually this week. Hulk vs. Thor, Banner of War, Alpha 1. So that one, I haven't read it yet. Just literally went in today and picked them up because I need to talk to Steve. And sadly, he wasn't there.
He's never there when you need him.
No, he's not. But he will be here on the show sometime soon.
Oh, really?
We may have a 4th person on the show.
Oh man.
We don't. I'm still working on it. Steve
All right.
wants to be on the show.
All right.
So new Thor vs. Hulk, their rival keeps going on, and we'll see what happens. Now Hulk can control his rage. So
Okay.
it's different. Instead of him getting angry to do it, he can control it at all times. But the one I'm really excited for is What If Miles Morales #3.
Oh yeah, those keep coming out.
So we've seen what if he becomes Captain America. Now what if he becomes Incredible Hulk?
Wait, okay, what was the other one?
I don't remember.
Okay, because I remember us talking about it, and he was like, "What you said, Captain America?"
Yeah, there's a Captain America, and I forgot what the other what if was.
It's like a Wolverine or something like that.
I think it might have been.
Because like
remember.
that series sounds really interesting, and I kind of want to pick it up.
As
But
good
they're
as
only on
mine.
number 3 on
I don't
mine.
know. Like, I guess they're just doing all of them at this point, right?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. But this one looked good. I'm like, sure, I'll pick this one up. Then I also picked up a new one, Dogs of London. How deep must you bury a body to make sure it doesn't haunt you? Frank and Terry are about to find out they are once members of the Dogs, a feared gang who ruled much of London's underworld back in the swinging 60s. They thought they escaped their trouble parts, but the past isn't dead. So
That's got to be independent, isn't it?
yeah, it is. I've never heard of it. I'm like, #1 issue, sure. Variant cover, sure.
Why
I'll
not?
pick it up. It'll look good.
Yeah.
So we'll check that out. Hopefully, I'll read them this weekend sometime.
Yeah, it looks like a classic cover from way back, like with the Hulk behind.
Yeah, that's why I picked that cover because it had that whole classic look on it. And where did my notes just disappeared? But let's go ahead and go into some comic news. So, sad news happened Saturday. We did our George Perez
God.
tribute a couple weeks ago.
You're gonna keep reminding me about this. Go ahead. Yeah,
We did our George Perez tribute a few weeks ago, and this past Saturday on Free Comic Book Day, he passed away.
We even talk about Neil Adams. We haven't had a show since Neil Adams.
And
it's
as
like a
well.
week within each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Neil Adams just within the past few days before that passed away as well. So we lost two great comic legends right there. But with that being said, with George Perez, because he helped create, he was one of the backbones for MegaCon.
Right.
Getting them for the comic industry and everything. MegaCon's going to do Sunday night at 6 o'clock a memorial for him. For everybody that's going to be there can attend it.
Okay. I think I did see that as like an event pop
Yeah.
up on the app. So
So that's now I gotta go Sunday MegaCon too. I was only thinking one day. I'm like, I'll go one day, in and out, be done, and may have to go two now.
yeah, I was gonna say. Speaking of next Thursday, the show. But yeah, no, that was crazy. Like right within, like we did the show, then Neil Adams, and then George. Like right after that, I did get lucky and meet Neil Adams a few years ago, probably 2019 MegaCon. Super nice guy. He was very honest about everything and honest about his own art even, and talked about how much stuff he didn't like that were like famous like
Yeah,
issues and stuff. And great guy. George, I think I met. I can't remember. I feel like it was an early Comic-Con or something like that.
he's
but-
around pretty much all the conventions he would show up at, and he was the type person he would still remember you if you were there a year ago.
Yeah,
That's how good his memory was.
crazy.
And it's just sad to lose him. Prayers go out to his family and everything. I know it's rough for them right now. But definitely at conventions, go see your favorite comic book artist. Go
yeah.
say hi to him. Get those memories now. Because I know I'm definitely going to see Frank Miller when he comes.
Oh,
I'm
for
not
sure.
missing that.
No, absolutely not.
Speaking of comics, so Dark Horse is doing a hyper violent nightmare for Sesame Street.
Wait.
Yeah. I thought it was interesting. If Dylan can pull up the article, because it has some photos on it. So but it has some people from the Rick and Morty comics that are doing it. Basically, like apocalypse type thing happens in a world. The rich people are the ones controlling everything, making all the new rules, and they got rid of PBS, Public Broadcasting Station, and now they're have nowhere to go. So they're deciding to fight back and educate the kids still. in the
That's
apocalyptic
insane.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Oh my
And
god.
if you scroll down a little farther, there's some more covers on there. it looks interesting. Coming out in August. I will definitely be buying all these.
I never knew I needed this until just now. Oh my god.
Just seeing Grover on there, it's
Yeah.
like, all right, Grover Rainbow style.
Oh, man.
This is gonna make me happy.
I saw something earlier today that wasn't part of the news because I think it's pretty fresh. But Marvel just posted something on social media saying something amazing is coming, and had a spider in the background, whatever. But it was a list of names, but the first name on there was Neil Gaiman.
Ooh.
So I don't know what that's about. I don't think there's much information on it yet. But Neil Gaiman and Spider-Man are related in some way in, I think, August, September, or something like that. So
It's gonna be interesting.
yeah, I don't know.
So, a few weeks ago, last month I think, we talked about Booster Gold being on Legends of Tomorrow. We all were so happy. We're like, yes, this is going to be great. We're going to get a whole season with him because that was the final episode to that season. Then they announced
That was
we're
the
canceling the show.
That was the final episode forever.
There's no more Legends of Tomorrow. And they brought Booster Gold in to try to save it from being canceled.
Right.
And it didn't.
That was the
help.
whole point.
Yeah.
Why does
Like,
that seem
just
fairly
can't get a break.
appropriate?
No, he
Yeah.
can't. After Scrubs, he hasn't been able to do anything.
Yeah, him and Booster Gold.
That's what I'm saying.
Crazy.
And that sucks because I'm like, okay, maybe we might get Zach Braff to come in and be his partner.
Right?
I'm like, all right, this is going to be good. And they canceled it. Then they announced, oh, he was
Yeah.
only going to be there to
Too
revive the
bad.
series.
No Blue Beetle. What a shame.
Well, we're getting a Blue Beetle movie.
Are we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
The kid from Karate Kid, one of them. Don't ask me which one because I don't remember who was who on that show, which is coming back in September. Cobra Kai.
Okay.
I think it was Kevin Smith who said he would like to do a Booster Gold movie on like a podcast. It's the Movie Fight podcast through Screen Junkie, like a few years ago. It was like maybe like 5 or 6 years ago at this point.
So
but
speaking of podcast, it's not on here. I meant to talk about a couple weeks ago. Mark Muncy mentioned we know Squirrel Girl was supposed to be a movie.
yes,
And
that's
it
right.
got canceled, and nobody knew what was going to happen. The girl decided, hey, I'm going to team up with Marvel, and we're going to write a podcast.
Oh, that's right. I did see that.
And it is freaking, they're on episode 3. Episode 4 may come out now, or maybe next week it comes out.
Yeah.
But so it's Squirrel Girl. She's at her college radio station, and she's already been outed who she really is, so everybody knows who she is. So she just hosts a little radio show. In like the first episode, Magneto calls in, and he's like, "Charles, I know you're controlling them. We need to meet, Charles. I need that Wolverine guy to cut my grass, Charles, because I didn't like Scott's way. He kind of burnt my bushes a little."
No one likes Scott. Not even Magneto.
Yeah.
Then on episode 3, Magneto calls in and is like, "Charles, you're not returning my call." And Squirrel Girl's like, "We don't know who you're talking about. Be quiet, girl. We know Charles is controlling it."
That's awesome.
It's just hilarious.
But she always wins, though. No matter what.
There's a Wolverine podcast, and which is like a narrative, and now a Batman podcast, which is also a narrative called Batman Unburied, I think. I've heard that one's pretty good.
Definitely gonna have to check him out.
Yeah.
I'm hooked on the Squirrel Girl one. I like that.
Yeah.
The next for the news, former GTA 5 illustrator decides to reinvent video games as vintage comic book covers. And y'all gotta see these. These look freaking awesome. So he just decided, hey, I'm gonna start doing comic book covers out of the video games and sell them as posters. They're going for $25 now. If
Wow.
Dylan can pop those up real
Oh,
quick.
shoot.
I want the Resident Evil one. I think
Oh,
it's
wow.
really killer.
Oh, hell yeah.
So those definitely got to get those, and if he shows up at convention, be perfect to get those autographed.
Wow.
Some amazing.
Oh,
artwork.
Spyro. Oh, my God.
Oh, is that what that is? I
Yes.
couldn't see it from here.
Last of Us, Spyro, Resident Evil. I forgot what other ones he's working on.
Those are the only ones I see in that picture, but that's pretty great.
Yeah, those are definitely ones I want to pick up. Wonder if Dylan will let me hang those up in a big long hall, the big wall we have. But let's get into comic news.
Let's do it. Oh, wait, news?
Comic books story, the topic of our show.
Do you have a cosplayer of the week?
Moving on.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for reminding me.
Okay. That's what a good co-host is for. Jordan.
Jordan, come on.
You could have mentioned it, too.
I never said I was a good.
It's in your notes. Read the notes.
I just skipped over it. Cosplayer of the week.
Thank you, Dylan.
Yeah.
I
You don't
got
read the
it.
notes, and Dylan.
I've got
printed
your
them.
notes.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't have the paper notes. I have them all on my iPad.
Which is probably better.
Yeah, because I'm saving trees.
Right. Yeah.
That's what's important.
Climate change.
Next
Save the
week I get
trees
the
so we
middle
can
chair.
kill them with comic books instead.
Save them for the comic books.
Exactly. So our comic cosplayer of the week is Uni Astronaut on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. And she has some amazing cosplays. As for what got her into cosplay, she used to create ravewear and sell small accessories and pearl art at local conventions in Northern California. A friend approached her one day and asked why you never tried cosplaying before. I already was making costumes for other people, selling it in Artist Alley and everything. And she loved anime and gaming, so she rounded up a couple friends, and we planned their first cosplay and went to a convention next year. And look at Broly. Can't go wrong with Broly.
That's Vegeta.
Broly Vegeta. I don't watch Dragon Ball.
It's over
There he
9,000,
is.
right?
There
There's
he
the
is.
Broly. I knew Broly was in there somewhere. As what cosplay is your favorite? That's a hard one. I've grown to love my Broly cosplay a ton, but I don't think I'll ever replace my Elsa, Sub-Zero Elsa. I designed both of those, and I love how much I turn my drawings into real things. Your next cosplay do you want to do? I have quite a few. I'm currently working on Teresa from Claymore, an original Fierce Deity Paladin, and also that I designed over a year ago. Some easier characters I'll be cosplaying soon is Zero Suit Samus, Android 17, and Ash Ketchum from Pokemon.
Gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch them all.
No.
Do you play Pokemon?
No, I don't.
I figured you would.
Never played a single Pokemon game in my life.
Really?
Yeah. It's a shame.
Nope. I played Pokemon Go,
That counts.
That counts. That definitely counts.
and
It's hot in here.
then you Pokemon Go home.
Did you
So,
catch them all?
No.
I don't think
Yeah,
anybody has caught them all in that game.
It's a lie.
You can't catch them all.
It's impossible.
Because some are only like located in Hawaii or Asia.
Right. Right.
Yeah, that's why you need friends. Do you have friends?
I got geocachers.
What the?
Oh, geocaching.
What is that?
It was the same thing, basically, but
Yeah, it's very similar.
you actually find an item. Like, it's an actual physical thing that you have to, like, take or find, and then you write your name down on the little piece of paper, throw it back in, and then place it back where it is.
It's like an Easter egg hunt.
Little treasure hunt.
No.
I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. I don't want to be outside looking for stuff. No.
I don't wanna be
Better
outside.
things. Yeah. I'd rather be inside my nice AC house
my
and
cave.
everything.
Perfect.
So, our topic this week, our top 20 characters, comic book characters.
Yes. Well, we did the first 6.
So, I believe, we got the first 6 on here because there's a lot in videos and stuff, and that takes up a lot of time. And we only got like 30 minutes left to go through this 6.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
So, this one I was happy with. Was one of my picks, Lucifer, from the Sandman series. What actually got me hooked on Lucifer was first.
Can we clip that? I'm sorry. What actually got me
You should've
hooked on
just let him keep
Lucifer was... No, go ahead. I'm sorry. That was perfect.
There's a clip for Dylan to edit next week.
Hey, it's not me this time. It's not me
Either
this
him
time.
talk about how hot Flash or Harry Potter is.
And
Now
how
it's-
hooked you are on
now
this.
it's your
now
turn.
that I'm hooked on Lucifer, like it's a.
Everybody gets one.
Yeah, it has to happen.
He'll be next.
Yeah, I can't wait.
So we know the whole story of who Lucifer is and everything. And what got me interested in that character, let me rephrase that, that sounds better, was the TV show. Because I
Yeah.
really never read Sandman as much then. So I started reading Sandman after, and character's still a bit different than the TV show. but he was still a good, solid character. I loved reading him. Sandman's a great comic.
Yeah.
Just Neil Gaiman all the way.
Oh yeah.
But what do you guys
Speaking
think?
of, I actually haven't read it yet, but I have seen some of the show, and I think the first episode of the series has a great opening. It's just him.
I'm trying to remember the opening now.
It's him in like this like old. I can't even remember what the car is, but it's like it's a
I love the car,
convertible.
yeah. The
It's a
little
black
black car.
convertible, and he's they're playing Cage the Elephants. Ain't no rest for the wicked. And, like driving down the highway, and then cops pulls him over, and he does some sort of like Jedi mind trick thing on him. And but that was like the start of the show.
I think that's
and
the
his-
only part I've ever seen of the show.
Yeah, and like
Really?
his
It's a good show.
his license plate says like Morning Star,
Yeah.
something like that.
The show was awesome. I started watching it after it got put on Netflix, after it was canceled on regular TV.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, let's watch this. I had nothing else to watch. I'm like, it's probably going to be stupid. And I got hooked and just kept watching, and
I heard
Netflix
Tom-
picked it up.
Tom Welling's in it. Right?
Yeah, he did a season for it.
Yeah.
And I don't, well,
A handsome man.
there's
Yes,
his
yes.
clip.
Yes, indeed.
I don't think anyone would disagree with me
No,
that he's
no.
a handsome man.
Um,
I met him. He's a great guy.
I want to say he played Abel, I think.
He's like a cop, right?
Well,
Or he-
yes, but he's actually an angel as well.
Right,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Or I don't know if he was an angel or if he was Abel. I can't remember.
Okay.
I
One
think
of
he
them.
was Abel from Cain and Abel.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, no, the whole top 20 thing, which we kind of like all sort of, well, we tried to merge. We tried to merge together. Is I don't know if necessarily I wanted it to be based off of like the best characters or like how strong they are or something like that, but more like the best written characters.
And Lucifer is very well written for being the devil, coming down to earth, wanting to have a redemption in his life, not to be that evil character that everybody knows him as.
Right.
And that's what was really good written about him. And even the show did a great job on that, capturing that part of the comic. And we have a trailer. Let's go ahead and play the trailer real quick.
People like to tell me things, those deep, dark, naughty little desires that are on their mind.
And you're not marrying this human stain because you're actually in love with him, right?
God, no. Oh my, I can't believe I just said that.
Must be something about his face.
Hey, boss.
Remember me? Can I have your autograph?
Did I sell my soul to the devil?
So the devil made you do it, did he? The alcohol and the drugs, the topless selfies. The choices are on you, my dear. Pull yourself together.
Any witnesses? Lucifer Morningstar. Is that a stage name?
God-given, I'm afraid.
Why don't you tell me something? How did she end up dying in a hailstorm of bullets and you get away without a scratch?
The benefits of immortality. What will your corrupt little organization do about this?
We're done here.
Someone out there needs to be punished.
Stop caring. You're the devil. I think you have a visitor.
Menazil!
Your return to the underworld has been requested.
Let me just check my calendar. Here it is. The 7th of never through to the 15th of ain't gonna happen. How does that work for you guys? Try it. You think Father's upset now?
He will not be merciful for much longer.
We should be out there punishing those responsible. Come on, I'll help you.
How could you possibly help me?
I have the ability to draw out people's forbidden desires.
You're psychic or something?
No, I can't read people's minds. I'm not a Jedi. Watch and learn, okay? You're thinking about it, aren't you?
Do you two know each other?
No, but I know that look. So I wouldn't recommend it. I'm like walking heroin, very habit-forming. It never ends well.
I do yoga. Hot yoga.
What did you do to her? Did you roofie her?
What exactly do you think happens when the devil leaves hell? All of those demons, all of those tormented and tortured souls, where do you think they go?
You seem oddly immune to my charms.
Referring to them as charms, I think, is a bit of a stretch.
Did my father send you?
What's your name?
Lucifer.
Apple.
Exactly.
Great series. You should definitely watch it. So let's move to the next one. I'll let you go with this one.
Oh. Wait. Oh, never mind. Okay, I saw the name twice. Hellboy. The man himself. The one who we were just talking about. Created by Mike Mignola. It's a Dark Horse series, and it was like one of the first Dark Horse series to actually be adapted into something, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Obviously, Ron Perlman plays him in the movies, but
the whole Hellboy series is great.
Yeah.
I've always enjoyed it, especially because it's not just him. He also has the BPRD, I think it's called.
Right, yeah.
The whole paranormal group that works
the
with
United States Bureau of Paranormal Research and Defense, yeah. And he's got Abe Sapien, of course, who is amazing. Doug Jones, too, in the movie.
I'm glad it says it on here, though, because that's the only thing, or a piece of media that I consume with him in it, is in the Injustice 2 game. He's so fun to play as.
You can play him in Injustice 2?
Yeah, they add him as, like, DLC. Oh, my God. I freaking love those games.
That's why I never got the DLC for that.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't know he was DLC in
So
that.
fun.
That's crazy.
I never played.
He's way overpowered, but it's awesome.
But yeah, no, I mean, you got dark forces and Nazis and
Who
demons
can't go wrong with Nazis?
and-
You get to beat up Nazis. That's the best thing. I have to correct myself so it doesn't sound like I'm pro-Nazi. You can
We're trying
beat
to get
up the
another clip out of him, I swear.
Y'all are baiting me.
But I mean, it looks great. It's just like I think I'm actually
The
thinking
artwork
about
was
getting.
great.
Yeah, the artwork's great. I love that he files down his horns. So
Tentacles.
Yeah. But you know, he's just an interesting character. I'm thinking about actually getting that. before it
What's
gets
that
to
thing?
someone.
His right hand? What's it called? It's like the key, to, like hell or something, or like Apocalypse, Doomsday or something like that.
The right hand of doom.
That's the one. I love that.
It's
It's really great. It's like my favorite part about
out
it.
of all the
honestly.
names he could have had
Yeah.
for his hand.
The right hand of doom. What's that?
You were close. The right hand, at least.
True.
But
So we'll,
yeah,
we'll skip this video because I know we're getting lower on time.
Yeah.
Damn.
This one I really don't know much about. Was never big on the character.
Yeah, he was like the main character in Sandman, and they're also making a series for that on Netflix.
I just cared about Sandman because of Lucifer.
Oh yeah, that too. And you know, it was. Well, his name's really Morpheus, not to be confused with Morpheus from Matrix, right?
I wouldn't have got confused.
But yeah,
They totally look different.
I'm trying to remember how they actually like introduce him. And
I just
the character
remember seeing all the Hot Topic kids wearing the shirt
Oh,
with him
for
on
sure.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the look that he has is quite awesome.
Yeah,
I
he
really like it.
Neil Gaiman crafted him as the initial image of a young man, pale and naked, imprisoned in a tiny cell, waiting until his captors passed away. Deathly thin, with long dark hair and strange eyes. So he is definitely an
The
interesting-
artwork's always good.
Yeah.
And I know in it was ranked. He was named 15th in IGN's top 100 comic book hero list.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we don't have any kind of videos yet for them
No,
But
there is a teaser for it
for the new show.
for the show on Netflix.
Oh, I haven't
yeah.
seen it yet.
I
need to
recommend
find
looking
that.
it up for sure.
Yeah, I'm can't wait for that to come out. But the next one is another one I like. Do you know much about the next one?
John Constantine? No, not
Constantine.
at all. All I know is that he's like, well, supernatural
Created
type.
by Alan Moore,
You know.
Rick Veltek, and Steve.
You mean that old
Bassetti.
Keanu Reeves movie?
Yes, the old Keanu Reeves movie. That's what actually got me interested in Constantine was that movie.
Right.
He's paranormal hunter, demon killer type character. He's not. What's the word, Dylan? I'm thinking of for his religious belief.
Oh, he's agnostic.
Agnostic.
Oh yeah.
The thing is, he's the only
and he's in bed with death. Yeah, like Dylan said, only person to meet death god Satan still exists. He's actually pansexual, they said in the comics. That he doesn't care who you are, he will sleep with you. So that makes it more interesting. We never got that really in a TV show.
I hope that they introduce him in some way in the DCEU to do like a dark Justice League.
I hope so, and they need to keep the same actor in that. That's the important part. Funny thing about that actor, it was a Jacksonville convention I went to a few years ago. I was at this guy's booth, and I knew him from the show. I'm like, oh, it's Constantine, cool. I'm looking at his merch table, and I see video games he voiced over. Assassin's Creed, Black Flag. He was the main character.
Oh.
I did not know that. I'm like, oh, even better. I need to buy that.
Yeah.
But we do have a cool Constantine video. It is not Keanu Reeves, though, but let's go ahead and play this video.
So why don't we take a detour to another parallel Earth?
There's so many Earths already gone. The pillars of magic are crumbling, leaving me the worse for wear. So I can't get us into purgatory. But don't worry, Squire. Luckily, I know a guy.
Oh, you're gonna love her. She's pretty much up for everything.
Always a pleasure to see you, Lucy. It's time.
Excuse me, ladies. Seems like you're not the only ones who want a piece of me. I'll see you later. Johnny! Well, I'd like to say it's a pleasure to see you on my Earth outside my club. It's not. Hello? Don't believe we've met. Lucifer, Morningstar.
Lucifer, Morningstar, as in...
The devil, yes, exactly. So tell me, what is it you desire?
I desire to get my father back.
Oh, daddy issues. Why didn't you say so?
Look, I don't know if you have an Oliver Queen on your world, but ours is shuffled off this mortal coil.
A soul retrieval, blah, blah, blah. The worlds are ending. It's all very biblical, John. Okay, I'm only doing this because I owe you for Maze.
Yeah, you do.
You remind me of my brother, by the way. Tall, dark, annoyed by me.
You're gonna help us on that?
Oh, flirt. The devil always sees through on a deal. Take this card. You'll have a limited time once inside purgatory, and once the picture completely fades...
Our souls will be decimated, blah, blah, blah.
And trapped in eternity forever, so I don't recommend it. Consider us even, John Constantine.
Constantine.
Is it? I don't care. Always a pleasure doing business with mortals.
He forgot to tell us what to do.
Did he now? Welcome to Purgatory.
Looks a lot like Lee and you.
Which is Mandarin for purgatory.
Lovely little coincidence, eh?
Any idea why Dad's soul would choose to come here?
Souls choose their prisons. This place must be what Oliver thinks about when being trapped for all eternity. It's a funny thing, too, considering his memories are probably missing.
What are you talking about?
The second that Oliver's soul landed here, his memories would have been... How can I put it? Squeegee.
So we'll have to make him remember us.
Bollocks. We'll have to get a move on as well. This card is already beginning to fade. When you work with the devil, you never know quite what you're getting.
No pressure there, right?
Probably one of the greatest crossovers they did.
That's
I
great.
love that. Just bringing Lucifer in to do that was awesome.
Yeah.
But I think that took place technically in a timeline before the Lucifer TV show.
Right.
Because he still seems like that party animal, sleep with everybody, Lucifer. Then we got in the show when he started trying to tame down because he was in love with the cop, which is weird. The devil being in love with a cop.
Of course.
It's a little strange.
Just a little. You know what else is strange?
Doctor Strange.
Well, I was going to say your character that you have in front of you.
Segue. Right, so Swamp Thing.
Swamp Thing.
The little bit that I do know about him, again, came from the Injustice 2 video game, because it features him heavily. But no, I've seen like a little bit, because he had his own show for a little while, which I was excited for. Was
He's
like on
had a
this
couple
DC streaming
shows,
service,
actually.
right? Couple
he had
shows.
a show, the 90s. He had the original movie in the 80s, which was
82.
done by Wes Craven.
Oh wow.
It was a darker Swamp Thing, which Swamp Thing should be darker. It shouldn't be Superman, Batman type character.
It's definitely more body horror type stuff.
Oh yeah, he's awesome.
I love the look too. It's just it's just a thing.
It's iconic.
The Swamp Thing.
Yeah, the green, as it is. but yeah, isn't he like a dead man type thing? Like, I like the idea where it's like it's not even. It's just like the green thinks that it used to be this person or something like that. Like the character that he moonlights as. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Like his
alter ego?
Yeah, the person that he was before, like he died and then he like became one with the swamp.
Yeah.
Type thing. But I think
he never goes back to being that character.
Okay, that sounds correct.
There's no Batman Bruce Wayne type thing.
I can count how many times that's happened to someone in Florida.
Well, yeah. Just the he's supposedly that person before, but like the idea is that he's no longer. It's just like the green thinking that he was for some reason.
And then it has that whole like King Kong thing where the woman falls in love with the beast or something. I don't know.
That's a scary beast to fall in love with, though.
It's
like you're just getting with something mushy and squishy and wet and.
It's like touching the bottom of the ocean. You know, it's like
all slimy.
Seaweed? Yeah, it's like
full of seaweed.
Yeah, it's like that's like a hug with Swamp Thing.
I don't think the show ever picked up properly, though. Again, I think it was on like mainstream stations because I don't think CW had it.
No, there was
like on DC streaming service.
Yeah, so
right?
the original, the newest
that's what
series.
was. DC had it on DC Network,
right? And it
that's
didn't
why I
last
didn't pick
very
up.
long.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people liked it actually. There was a huge, like, kind of a cult following for it almost because it wasn't.
There's always been for Swamp Thing, though.
Right, but like for the TV show specifically, I guess, because like even they wanted it to kind of go on, but I don't think the DC like.
I think they canceled it before they even released all the episodes or something like that.
Yeah, like the DC streaming service didn't take off as well as it did, and now HBO is streaming
Now
all
it's
the
gone.
DC stuff.
Yeah.
So.
But definitely go to your local comic shop, pick up the omnibus of Swamp Thing. It's definitely going to be a comic that's going to be interesting to read, especially when you go into their Injustice comics that they have. It's even better. And we do have the trailer for Swamp Thing. Poor DC Network didn't last long.
Yeah.
It's a real shame.
Nothing DC lasts very long. So
No.
even their comic series, like they reboot it every like 10
And they're
years or
rebooting it
something.
all again.
Are they really?
Oh
So
my god.
Discovery bought them,
Oh,
purchased
yeah.
them,
So-
and
Really?
Discovery's wanting to redo everything DC from comics to TV shows to movies.
Honestly, I mean, I don't
Holy.
care because it's like you might as well. Like,
this point.
At this point, it's like if we have a fresh reboot, maybe we can keep it going, especially now that someone else is in control. So we'll see.
You would hope so.
But
But is it going to be DC meets Discovery Channel shows?
I hope not. I certainly hope not.
So our next one, I think we all could agree on, is a perfect comic by Rob Liefeld. And none other than he first appeared in New Mutants number 98, Deadpool.
Mr. Wade Wilson himself, who's definitely not a ripoff of Slade Wilson.
Some other character.
Oh,
yeah.
Slade Wilson
we
came
can't
other
mention
first.
his name.
Yeah. But yeah, the Merc with a mouth.
And that's what's great about Deadpool is you have that whole fourth wall crossover that he does the whole time.
Oh yeah.
He was created as a whole joke, and Marvel never thought he would pick up like he did, being one of the best characters now. And the team ups he's done with Spider-Man, and just the artwork and cover arts are always great, like the Secret Agent one right there.
Yeah.
He did one with I think there it is, that one. Well, yeah, that one right there. I love that one. His Heart Spider-Man shirt.
Good lord.
'Cause who doesn't love Spider-Man?
With Rob Liefeld. Oh,
Oh wait, it's Flash that you love.
That was a
Never
good setup, but yeah, you missed the mark.
oh man. Who cares?
Marky
about-
Mark.
Oh,
mind. And the Funky Bunch.
never mind. I'm not even going to mention.
He's a
his-
very meme character.
Say it.
Is why I love
Say
him.
it.
Was that?
This is a personal shout out to Rob Liefeld. Look at me right in the eyes when you see me in person. I don't
And
know.
don't
I'm not gonna
break
get into
eye
it right now.
contact.
We can have an image episode.
What do we
Have a moment.
What do we have
That's a great
issues
idea,
with
actually.
Rob for?
What's that?
Just look at him. Just look at everything he's done to.
Is this
to
beef?
comics.
Is this beef?
No, I don't know. I mean, he was part of the original Image team. Like
He was indeed.
He was part of the reason Image is what it is today. He even made the
Founding father, you
logo
might say.
He made the eye for Image.
Oh,
so
he did?
like, you know, how could you?
Anyone can draw an eye.
He's a
but
fanboy.
Not
of
like
Rum.
him.
It's like a
Or love-hate relationship you have with him.
my relationship with him is the same as like Magneto and Professor X.
Enemies, but you still want to be best friends.
Yeah, we still talk in the beginning of the movie and act as if we're best friends.
So if you were going to read a Deadpool comic, where do you recommend people start off at?
I mean, I'm
From the
always
beginning?
one to start from the beginning. Like, I can't listen to music without starting from the band's first album. So, like, chronologically, I guess.
I mean, you could
like,
start pretty
can-
much anywhere.
Yeah,
I feel
there's
like, with this
definitely a list
character.
online. You could be like, where do you start? Because like, and chronologically, what came out in order, you could probably find that. And like, even with like the cable stuff. so-
Yeah, or go to the comic shop, pick up the omnibus, because they'll usually be in order of the whole story arcs
That
themselves
too, or just start with a simple number one like of a graphic novel and just start going from there. Because you gotta like, at least for me, you just gotta like let go of the fact that you're not gonna be able to know everything that happened before
Yeah.
something, and you're just gonna have to learn while reading it. You're just gonna have to.
Yeah.
It's like watching the middle of a TV series that you just flipped on TV.
Especially pick up
Yeah.
Marvel Zombies, because the Deadpool one for that is, oh my god, great.
That-
Isn't there
Deadpool.
a Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe? That one's
Yeah.
Oh
not bad.
yes,
There's so many crazy one-off stories that Deadpool did.
yeah.
And even in the movies, Deadpool, first time we seen Deadpool was horrible. We don't talk about that.
Well, he was a merc with a mouth, right?
The
well.
first movie was the Wolverine movie.
Or at least without one here.
Yeah. We
First
do
with
have a
and without.
trailer, or not a trailer, we have a Deadpool video, because it's not the trailer. If we can go ahead and play that real quick.
You're still here. It's over. Go home. Oh, you're expecting a teaser for Deadpool 2. Well, we don't have that kind of money. You expecting Sam Jackson show up with an eye patch and a saucy little leather number? Go. Oh, but I can tell you one thing, and it's a bit of a secret. For the sequel, we're gonna have Cable. Amazing character, bionic arm, time travel. We have no idea who we're gonna cast yet, but it could be anybody. Just need a big guy with a flat top. Could be Mel Gibson, Dolph Lundgren, Keira Knightley. She's got range, who knows? Anyway, big secret. Shh. Oh, and don't leave your garbage all lying around. It's a total dick move. Go.
I don't think there's anybody better to play that role than the sexiest man alive, Ryan Reynolds.
Yes, indeed.
We gotta keep him like frozen.
He agrees.
And, like,
I do.
He's better looking in Flash.
between every movie, we
Debatable.
gotta keep him frozen or something. Ryan Reynolds, just to keep him.
Yeah,
alive.
cryo frozen.
Yeah,
We
gotta
can't
keep him
lose
alive.
him.
No, we can't. He's a
Yeah.
national treasure.
Yeah.
He's the. Never mind. He's what Nick Cage steals in the third National Treasure movie. But
We need a third National
I know.
Treasure movie.
I thought they were going to come up with a series. Or
They are, but it's not going to be him. It's a girl taking over. We are going to get somebody from the show. Guess who it is?
From the
Not him or the girl.
From the show?
It's well, from the movie. We're getting into the show.
Mm-hmm.
It's the other kid. His partner.
The
That's in it.
techie?
Yeah.
The one with the glasses?
Yeah, he's going to be in the show.
Isn't he the one who's like from the Hangover movies?
Yeah, I think something
No.
like that. Well, he's from
No, he's
some
not
movies
from
like
Hangover.
that.
I don't know where he's
Oh.
from.
I don't know about Hangover, but
Huh. I don't remember.
But Deadpool, definitely go pick up that comic. Any of the ones we talked about, go to your local comic shop, pick up the omnibus, and start buying comics.
Guess let us
Support your
know
local
if yours
comic
has
shop.
made the list yet, because we've only gone through
6
so far.
And we still have a lot more to go through.
Yep. We got 14 more, and none of them Jordan picked. So,
I support a few of them, okay?
Because if Jordan picked it, it'd be Flash, 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 Flash.
it would be
Yeah, just all the
Spider-Man, Harry
Flashes.
Potter,
Yeah.
Flash, Flash, Flash.
Barry Allen,
Wally,
Wally
down.
West. Actually, no, he would put Wally West first.
Yeah,
right?
Wally, Bard,
Somehow he puts Wally
Jay,
and Bart in front of Bay.
Barry.
Barry.
Why is Wally first?
Exactly.
Wally's the boy, okay? First Kid Flash,
This is what I'm
second
saying.
best sidekick.
This
to
is
ever
what I'm
do
saying. Why is
the
he even
job.
on the show?
And then moving forward, he's faster than Barry, okay? You gotta move fast.
Yeah, but Barry's the fastest man alive.
But Barry does screw everything up.
That's because, yeah, Wally's dead. That's why. Used to
How
be.
dead is he?
Well, only as dead as you are when you're in the Speed Force, I guess.
Well, isn't it like Wally's gonna
So
like
not really dead, but
Wally's gonna like die if he doesn't go back and get Barry or something like that, and like the Rebirth series or something like that, something
yeah,
along those
yeah,
lines.
yeah. They finally brought him back.
Yeah.
You can never say that
OG.
in a comic.
No, absolutely not.
Or technically, maybe movies. Maybe someone doesn't die in that movie and they're still alive.
No.
Even though their head popped off.
Me and Jordan have a Flash story to pitch to DC whenever they're ready to come talk to us.
DC, you're rebooting. There you go.
There we go.
We may have a new
Discovery?
story.
Come talk
Might
to
be
us.
better than what you're writing right now because DC's rough.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
why Marvel's doing good. Image.
King Shark, King Shark.
Absolutely not.
Here we come.
Please do not. Please do not.
Whole King. Can we have a King Shark TV show?
No.
God.
Maybe from the second Suicide Squad, but the Flash, the first issue of the Flash, Fastest Man Alive,
yeah,
comic that I stopped reading. Awful. I don't even think I finished the issue. It was so annoying. It was like I read the only thing on the pages was like King Shark, and I couldn't do it anymore.
I can't read
Can't
King
get
Shark
enough of them.
20 times.
I know. I've never been annoyed by reading something like that, like reading something over and
It's just
over.
bad writing, you know?
Yeah,
It's just
It's DC.
get some creativity in there.
I know.
Or King
You know,
Shark
spice it up
and
a bit.
Grodd. Travel America.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
That would be
There you
amazing.
go.
I'd buy it.
You just hear King Shark the whole time. King Shark, and Grodd just taking over everybody to talk.
Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday, that whole thing? And it's just that the whole time?
Yeah.
Great. Just this nursery rhyme the entire time.
Dad, I don't know.
Yeah, we need a team of like DC's dumbest villains. Throw in Bizarro with Solomon
Bizarro's
Grundy.
not... All right, Bizarro.
The Condiment King?
Well,
Kite Man?
debatable.
Matter Eater Lad?
Okay,
Calendar Man?
sure.
Arms Fall Off Boy? We did get him, though. So
Javelin?
Polka Dot Man?
Oh, I love Polka Dot Man.
He was definitely the hero in that movie, for sure.
I can't
He was
think
my
of any
hero.
other characters right now.
I know. I'm surprised we named that many, quite honestly.
Yeah.
There's more other. Captain Stingery? Look him up. Have fun with that one.
Okay.
Well, this is the end of the show.
Quite obscure.
That's a great way to end this show. Well, that's the end of the show. Email us, follow us on social media. We'll see y'all next week. Have a good week.
Bye-bye.